I'm Annabelle Darling. I played Brittany in The Black Rose. I really love acting, and I used to be super into like stage acting, and then I stopped stage acting. I was like, I don't want to do any plays this year. And my mom was like, why don't you want to do any plays? And I'm like, well, I want to get into like acting for the camera. And she's like, okay, whatever that means. And so we started taking some classes, and then there was like 2 days before the Abby Ray like event showcase sort of thing, we got an email from our friend like, this is happening and you can go audition. And so the first thing I ever did, and auditioned, and I got a call back for Brittany, and it's like such a blessing because she's such a cool character, and it was so fun to be her and like play her and stuff. Well, I think she's kind of depressed, and she kind of is looking for parental love. She wants some attention and some love from her parents, and she just kind of feels alone, and that it's really sad. And what else? She was really fun to play, I know that much. She seems kind of complicated, like she's really struggling at school, and she really needed some help, and nobody helped her, so, you know, she ends up in the hospital for trying to off herself. And then Dr. Vega really helps her out and saves her life. And then I'm sure that after the movie, like, I think he has her go to therapy, or has her parents take her to therapy. And I'm sure, like, she benefits from that, and then she gets better, and yeah. The preparation for Brittany. Well, I don't relate directly to the depression and to the feelings of being so alone, so it was kind of hard to portray. So to prepare, I kind of talked to some people who may have been depressed in the past and what it has been like, and I just kind of got in touch with feelings of sadness, and I watched a lot of TV, which is fun, but I watched a lot of characters who are depressed, like on Netflix and stuff, and watching TV really helps me get into character. Like, say there's a character in a show and they're depressed, I'll watch them, and then it helps me like so much to get into the character of Brittany, because she just was not having it. She was depressed, and she wound up in the hospital, and she was just talking to Dr. Vega, and it really all showed. And that watching TV really helped me like get into her character. First day on set, so fun, so fun. We got there, ran some lines, got into it, and I wasn't supposed to cry, but I kind of started crying a little bit, which was cool. And then I wasn't supposed to cry, and then you used like one of the clips with a tear falling out of my eye for the actual movie, which I loved. It looked so good. But back to the question, it was really, really fun, and we had a pizza break, which was cool. Love pizza. And the cast and crew were so nice, and it was such like a comfy, sweet vibe, and I felt so comfortable. Like, it was better than anything I could have asked for a first experience, so I'm so grateful for that. Okay, my favorite scene was probably the first scene, because you really get to know her. You really get to see her like, I'm not okay. Listen to me, I'm not okay. Why did you save me? And it was really, really, really fun to like show those feelings and show her expressing herself. And then the second scene was sweet and stuff, but the first scene was just so powerful, and I loved it so much. I think I really learned how to work and cooperate on a set, you know, with like other actors, because I'd never done that before. I'd never like worked with other professionals, and it was an awesome experience, and I learned so much from that. And I learned so much like having a crew actually film me. So that was really, really cool, and that was an awesome learning experience. Actually, this is kind of funny, but when we were like running lines, some of the other actors showed me how to like fake like stage and screen fight like stunts. I was like, wow, that's so crazy, because they were like fake beating each other up, and it was so cool to watch. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I got a call back. We were at a Christmas party, I think, like a winter Christmas party outside at a park. It was super cold, and we are like frosting cookies or something. And my mom was like, okay, Annabelle, I think you got a call back. And I was like, oh, wow. And then we talked a little more, and my mom was like, okay, this is a serious role. We have to read the script and decide if you're allowed to do it. And I was like, please let me do it. Please let me do it, please. I don't care what it is. I just want to do it. It's going to be so fun. And then they read it, my mom and my dad, and they were like, okay, you're good to go. And I was just so excited. It was so awesome. I would ask what inspired him to really make this dream, make this idea into a reality, into this awesome film that it is. Okay, so I want to say thank you so much for having me and for interviewing me. And Black Rose was such a blessing, and it was such a beautiful experience. And yeah, thank you so much. And so, another question: what's coming up in my life? So I just did a little teaser film for. Am I allowed to say the name? I don't know. A horror film. It's super, super, super cool. It's gonna be amazing and so very horrifying. And if all goes well, maybe I'll get to play the lead in the actual movie. And maybe we'll even get to film in Europe. So that's like super duper exciting. And what else is coming up? I might get an agent soon. So like that's cool. Yeah, those are just some things that may happen in the upcoming future. Thank you so much. Bye.